Hello everyone, welcome to Jennifer Clair Astrology. I'm Jennifer Clair, and in this video you're going to learn what it means when Mars crosses the Ascendant. What does it mean when Mars crosses your Ascendant? When Mars crosses your Ascendant, it can propel you to take action. And the Ascendant is defined as the line that is dividing the 12th house and the first house. So it's the cusp on the first house. All of a sudden, when this occurs and Mars comes right over that line, something you've been thinking about becomes something you actually do. This can be great if it's a constructive and well considered choice. However, with Mars energy present, we must be conscious of the urge to act rashly and impulsively. Patience is not a strong suit of Mars. Rather, with Mars in this position, we feel more confident, bold, and overly assertive about expressing our feelings. We're less likely to have patience to consider others' needs, so it's wise to recognize the need to slow down and think before we act. Mars is the planet that makes us take initiative in our lives and stand up for ourselves, so you may find yourself being more courageous and outwardly expressive about your views. This can make you more prone to say something you'll regret later, but it can also help you speak up about issues you may not normally have the courage to say. Therefore, it's important to consider the long-term consequences of your words. This is especially true if you have planets in the first house. So in this chart, we see there is Mars in the first house and also Pluto in the first house. But let's just say you have Mercury in the first house. You may speak with more force or aggression when Mars comes to align with it. You may be less inclined to consider others' viewpoints. If you have the moon in the first house, you may feel very moody, angry, or irritable for no apparent reason when Mars comes to conjunct with the moon. This is why physical exercise is always recommended with Mars, to release your strong emotions before you approach someone with something to say. The positive outcomes of this transit are that you may be more inclined to defend your rights, stand up for someone else, or no longer put up with an oppressive situation. You may become more physically fit, have the motivation to lose weight, or take action on something you've been procrastinating on. The best advice with Mars passing over your ascendant is to expect an increase in physical energy, use caution to avoid accidents from rushing and acting impulsively, and think before you speak so you don't regret your words later. Thank you for watching this video on when Mars crosses the ascendant. I hope you gained some valuable information, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon.